Next up, we have a group of TLs led by Antoine Vedin-Landry. Yeah, if you're tired of him, yeah, he's still there. And then the TLs will be Regina Labonté, Heather Whiteside, and Stéphanie Thibert. Here is Surviving the Crash of Air Toteda.
In the fall of 2019, 10 excited third and fourth year law students at McGill began a wonderful journey in the field of legal education. Guided by their captain, Maître Cristina Toteda, they had the opportunity to practice and develop teaching skills in the context of a first-year course, namely Integration Week and Workshop. For a full semester, not only did they benefit from Maître Toteda's exhaustive teaching memos to prepare for the small group sessions they had to lead, but also did they benefit from the mentoring and guidance of a full professor who they would assist throughout the term. Despite a few challenges, they happily went through the first half of the year. Unfortunately, Maître Toteda unexpectedly quit to become in-house counsel at Air Canada over the holidays, leaving the 10 poor TLs with a handful of teaching sessions on very complex topics such as factum drafting and oral advocacy to design. In the face of this unforeseen challenge, they did what McGill law students actually do best in the face of adversity. They set up a Facebook Messenger conversation to bitch about the problem, then got together to bitch about it even more, and only then tried to come up with a plan while keeping on bitching about it. Guys, what the hell? I mean, seriously, I'm paying my taxes, I'm paying my tuition, I'm paying for the credits that I get out of this TL thing, and now I'm supposed to fill in for a full, paid, professional professor to design a course on what? Topics that we barely covered 3 years ago? This just makes no sense.
Oh, calme-toi, Antoine, là. Je suis rendu en 3e année. Pour une fois que j'apprends quelque chose d'utile dans mon cours droit du travail. I mean, un syndicat. Maintenant, je sais c'est quoi un syndicat.
Wait a second, guys. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. There are resources at the faculty that we can rely on. Like, there's this new guy who's replacing Toteda as the head of the integration workshop. You know, Edward, the DCL student. I think he's the one we're supposed to get in touch with if there's an emergency, and this is kind of an emergency. We haven't been given a teaching memo for class, and it's tomorrow. Maybe we should give him a call.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on him. Look at your Outlook.
Mm-hmm. If it's an absolute emergency, I can be contacted at 514-123-4567, but I'll warn you in advance that I'm new to this and not terribly good at handling emergencies. Okay, good to know. Let's call our profs then. They've been such good mentors over the past semester. Surely they can give us some advice?
Absolument. Je pourrais vraiment appeler mon professeur. Nous sommes vraiment rendus très proches. Mais il y a une fois, au plein milieu de la session, il a interrompu le tout et a demandé pour mon numéro personnel devant tout le monde. Et la semaine d'après, I didn't go to my TL session because I was really sick. And during the session, my prof called me and put me on speaker in front of the whole class. And I was like, ask Reggie, because I don't know anything about the moving exercise. Yeah, well, now that I'm thinking this through, actually, he may not be the best guy to provide guidance on how to design this class.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on my prof either.
Come.
My prof believes a factum is just the facts.
Okay, all right, let's not... As I said earlier, let's just assume that we're all cheap labor and do the heavy lifting by ourselves. Let's start designing this teaching session. I mean, after all, it shouldn't be so complicated. All we have to teach is about Iraq and point-first writing. Actually, you know what? Who needs pointless profs to teach point-first writing where we can get to the point by ourselves, right? Mm-hmm. So the TLs did their best to come up with teaching memos for the winter semester and sent them to the professors they were paired up with in a timely manner. At the beginning of the first week of integration workshop, they got back together to make sure that everyone was on the same page.
It's gonna be fine. After all, the most stressful part about teaching isn't the actual teaching, it's the preparation, the logistics, the things that other people are taking care of, not us, the students of legal pedagogy. You know, room bookings, time slots, sending the syllabus to everyone on time.
Or making sure everyone's there on time. Like, I just emailed my professor and the entire class yesterday, reminding them we had a TL session tomorrow. And then my prof asked if he's supposed to be there because he's busy. Am I the only one with a professor like this?
Oh, wait for it. You certainly aren't the only one. My prof just asked me to confirm he's not supposed to be there.
Mais là, Antoine, c'est pas compliqué. Son travail, c'est d'évaluer ton enseignement. Donc, clairement, il doit être là.
Yeah, I just did tell him that, and he just answered, what do I need to read to be prepared? I mean, he's gotta be kidding me, right? I just sent it to the entire group in the previous email. Don't profs know how to scroll down? I mean, can't they just ask Margaret Barada for a tutorial on Outlook?
Oh wait, this is even better. Look what I just got. For my 50-minute session, what should I be doing? I thought I would be discussing the readings. Can you send me the teaching memos also? He's kidding me, right?
Bon, au moins, toi, ton prof demande pour les mémos d'enseignement qu'on fait. Mine deliberately ignores the teaching memos, apparently. And I know he's not the only one.
You know what? Let's just do what we do best. Walk into the classroom and do the teaching ourselves with a confident look on our faces that says, oh yeah, I can guarantee I've been learning what I'm about to teach you for more than 5 minutes in the hallway before class.
You're totally right. It's a beautiful day to pretend we're on top of our game, bright and sunny and all.
Yeah, and actually, look outside. The weather is just beautiful. Oh, I guess all profs don't look outside the window as much as we do. Check what I just got from my prof. I mean, is he in Nunavut right now or what? After just a tiny bit of spoon-feeding their professors, the TLs successfully were able to actually bring their profs and students together to collectively learn the art of factum drafting and oral advocacy in the right rooms, at the right time slots. Well, for most people at least.
Guys, my session's about to begin in a minute. I guess I should just start teaching myself. Oh wait, I got an email from my prof. Is he serious?
My prof is running late. My prof is running late as well, apparently. He wrote no taxis. So he's saying I could have stayed home because Uber is taking over Montreal?
As the small group sessions successfully went on, the TLs kept back supporting one another through their Facebook conversations and finally got back together for a final debriefing. After all, I think it went well. I think the students learned quite a bit, especially in the part where the prof sabotaged absolutely everything we had prepared.
Tout à fait. Comme la fois où mon professeur a dit, vous ne devez pas utiliser un rack.
Or when my prof said that we should pick a side and stick to it when we were talking about memos.
Or when my prof said the word limit doesn't matter at all, where there are points in the marking grid for respecting the word limit.
But wait, at the other end of the spectrum, Dean Leckie took 2 pages of notes on my teaching today and then sat me down for 10 minutes after class to go over everything I had said that was slightly confusing or misleading.
Well, you know what, Heather? I mean, I've consistently been making fun of Dean Leckie on this stage for the past 4 years at SKIT NITE, but tonight what you're saying is actually that he's exactly the kind of mentor that this whole TL thing was supposed to be about at first. All right, now where is Dean Leckie in the audience? I've been nice to you, Dean Leckie, for once on the stage, so please hear us out. Any chance
get
TL gets paid?